Hi, I'm Leanne. I'm a lightworker and a mother to 3 special girls. I strive to continue learning, growing, and to collect new skills. I'm a psychic medium, Reiki master teacher, and Akashic Record reader and energy healer. I am so excited to share what I've learned and what I'm going to learn and the ups and downs of life. Thank you for joining me on my journey. Welcome to Life of a Lightworker podcast. Hello, thank you for joining me today. I'm going to start with a card pull. I'm pulling from Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron-Reid. And I pulled the card already. This one just jumped out at me. It's card number 22, Blessed. And this deck has quite a few messages in the book. They have an essential message, an oracle message, a relationship, prosperity, and a protection message. And I felt called to read the protection and the essential message. So the essential message is something wonderful that is unearned and unexpected. Grace that is an unseen gift from Spirit. All right, and the protection message is humility is called for now, as grace is an unearned gift. You don't gain this by your own desires or actions. To be who you need to be, you can no longer do what you did. In a way, you have to hit rock bottom, and what is required now is nothing less than total surrender. Then you will be blessed. I think I need to read another one. The Oracle message. There are moments in life when, out of the blue, it seems that everything has been orchestrated by divine intervention. You feel blessed in ways that are difficult to express. It's as if the Red Sea parts in front of you, and events come together to banish your troubles easily and naturally. You know deep down you did not deserve any of it, and yet here they are. This is one of those times. Let awe and gratitude for all your blessings guide you now. Ooh, I love that one. I think I'm going to keep reading. I like all these messages. Okay, the relationship message. You are moving towards a deepening of intimacy in a unique and sacred partnership. You know you are meant to make this connection, this union, blessed by the divine, while bringing transformation and beauty into the world. This is also a sign that, even more important, you're being called to a deeper intimacy with yourself and spirit. With this new development, you will see evidence of grace in your life. And the prosperity message is unexpected windfalls and good fortune come your way now. You're in a phase where any difficulties or obstacles that have stemmed your success seem to disappear on their own. Be ready to receive. The windows of opportunity will open wide. Accept the blessings given to you now and don't forget to share them. And on the picture of the card, pretty much all the imagery is purple. There is a fairy whose bottom half looks to me like a shell, like a snail, but in the shell there is a face. And there's hearts and stars floating in the wind, and she's soaring above the water. That's what it looks like to me. Let me see if there's anything in the image itself that can help with this message. It can be easy. Don't expect things to be hard. Don't push the easy things away because it's too good to be true. Those easy things are the blessings from the universe. It's the gifts from your guides and your higher self, from spirit around you. And when you push those away, the chances that they're going to come back to you are less and less and less, because it shows the world, the universe, that you don't want them, and they're only going to give you what you want. So accept all of these unearned blessings, no matter how small or big. Don't shoo them off. And they're kind of bringing to mind a compliment. Like today, one of my daughter's teachers said I was a good mom. And I kind of brushed it off a little bit. I didn't just say, thank you. I said, oh, well, I had the time, so I did it. Haha. Like, just made light of it. That's just pushing away all that energy, all that beautiful energy. So they're just showing to me that it's not just physical things. Yes, maybe you found $2 on the ground. Maybe a friend bought you coffee or something larger. But it's also the compliments. It's also people doing things for you without wanting or needing something back. And you're feeling the obligation to repay them back. That, oh, they did something for me, so now I have to do something for them to keep the score even. You know what? If someone does something nice for you, and you want to give something nice for them, that is perfect. That's sharing the love. But when you're doing it from a place of keeping score, that's when it's not abundant. That's when it's not just love. That is doing something out of a place of lack, not sharing the love. So they're showing me that this is more than just the physical. And I loved the message that they had for the relationships. I thought that was beautiful. Let me just find it again. Greater intimacy with yourself and spirit. That's what really stuck out to me personally. I'm really interested to hear from you guys what part of the messages stuck out to you the most. Was it the protection message, the relationship, the prosperity, the essential, the oracle, or if there were certain parts of each one that resonated with you the most? I would love to hear that. That would be fantastic. So feel free to message me if you would love to, if you want to share that with me. But going back to the relationship message with the self and spirit. So I think that's going to be so important right now. Well, I guess it always has been, but more and more people are waking up, and when they are getting more aware of the energy in the world around them, what it actually is, and it's more than just this physical existence, that there's energy outside of it. When people become aware of that, sometimes they start searching outside of themselves more so than within. And I read it as yourself and your soul, like spirit as in your soul, more so than spirit as in spirit guides, past loved ones. And that's lovely. I love connecting to those beings, those spirits, those souls. But I feel that all of us are called to go within ourselves, connect to our higher self and to our bodies, and root ourselves into the earth and feel what we need. Learn what we want, what we desire. And be able to, and by becoming more sure of ourselves, I feel like we are able to accept the blessings from the universe a little bit easier. We're more sure of ourselves. We don't think that we are lacking. Because a lot of the times we feel like we need to repay someone because we are lacking. When we realize that this love and this energy that we send out, it gets circulated. It doesn't have to be tit for tat. It is a general community of energy. So maybe you'll send it to one person and then it will trickle down and get back to you another way. It doesn't have to be one for one, direct. And when you see that, when you feel the energy flowing, you don't feel the need to repay in the exact same ways you did before. You give your gratitude and you give your love, but you don't feel that you need to reciprocate the gesture. Yeah, where it feels like you're keeping score. Yeah, that's pretty much the general energy. From the outside, it may seem like the same, but the reason behind it makes a huge difference. Huge difference. Okay, I'm going to see if there's any information in the Akashic Records that might help all of us. Let me see. Okay, so change is happening, change is coming, more change is going to happen in the world, in our reality. And the more that we are rooted in ourselves, the more that we are connected with ourselves, the easier the transition, the easier the shift is going to be. So connecting with yourself, connecting with the earth, it should be I'm going to say should, but they're suggesting to be a priority above all else as far as connecting to energies. And when you are confident and you are sure in that connection, then expand it to wherever you feel called. But do not bypass the connection of yourself. It is the most important connection, and it's what is needed to make the transition smooth, or as smooth as it can be. And let me see what else. Trying to remove yourself and see from a higher perspective of the world around you and not get dragged into the drama that is surrounding you is extremely important. Because when you remove yourself from that drama, from the chaos, it keeps your vibration high. It's not letting you get dragged down. It's not pulling you into the mud and the muck. And it's going to be very important to, again, you have to, when you connect to yourself, it is easier to rise out of the situation and see it from a different perspective. And not let other people's actions and words and energy affect you as much, because you are sure of yourself. You know your energy. You don't let it don't let it get affected by other people's as much when you are deeply connected within. So they're just showing me again, like, connecting with yourself, raising up so you don't get affected by the energy around you, because you don't want it to draw you down. And when you are, I see it like a beacon. When you're above the crowd, you're a beacon where other people in the crowd, they will glance up, see what is possible, and they can come out of the muck. They can come out of the crowd as well. So you're a beacon when you are able to do this. When you can remain out of the family drama, when you can remain out of the political drama, when you can remain out of the society drama and not get pulled into the fighting and the arguing, and try to see the whole thing with just love, just giving love to the souls that they are. And even the ones that are doing bad things, their souls contracted them to do these bad things, and their soul has to pay a price for this. It's not necessarily I guess they're wanting to grow the world, but also have more experiences, but not always necessarily a good growth for them. So they're going to have to heal from this experience of them being cruel or mean or dishonest. And so their soul is paying a price. They're sacrificing. And generally, I'm just going to say, like, very blanket statement, the souls that are choosing to do the mean things or the bad things or the controversial things is to push everybody outside of where they're comfortable. Because when you're comfortable, you don't change. You need to be uncomfortable in order to change, for the most part. Most people don't choose change, because change kind of sucks. Change is scary. Change it's really difficult. It can be really difficult. So people don't choose that because they want to be comfortable and safe. So they need to be pushed. And generally, you need some really bad stuff to happen in order to push you enough to feel that the change is easier than living otherwise. So maybe not blaming them or thinking bad things about them in that way, more just asking your angels to send them love so that their soul can have an easier time healing from this traumatic experience. Let me see if there's... So looking at all the perspectives, changing your perspective so that you can step out. Not getting wrapped into the, oh, I hate this person, or this person's doing a horrible thing, and getting really wrapped into that drama. It's stepping out of it. Let me see. Is there anything else that they want to say? Okay, so they're showing me like societies like micro and macro. So while the macro is important because it affects all of us, the micro, as in like your little family unit, your friends, they are, for you personally, your soul, they are probably the most important people, the most important relationships in your life. They sometimes get missed and people focus on the big. And I feel the call to, when you're focusing on yourself and your soul, focus on your family. Focus on maybe the family you made. It could be your friend group, the people that are closest to you, that are in your inner circle. Putting your love and time in them, and again, not expecting the tit for tat, just giving your love. But giving yourself, don't give yourself unconditionally, as in all the time, constantly. Give when you have that energy to give, and rest when you don't. Listen to yourself, listen inside, listen to your soul, and follow that flow. It feels like, as I've talked, it's more of like progression. So you start at the beginning, connected to yourself, and then as you get more comfortable, you go through it step by step until you reach right about now. So yeah, that feels pretty close. Let me see if there's yeah, don't forget to go into the sunshine. Don't forget to go in the sun. Don't forget to enjoy the small things. They're just showing me that being in the sun is very important. So take time and make sure to go outside. Connect with the earth, connect with the sun, connect with the moon, and connect with nature. That's one of the ways that the world was designed to help you connect with yourself, is connecting with nature. It's designed to be symbiotic. It's designed to work with you and nature so that, because we're supposed to live in nature. So by living in nature, we are listening to ourselves more easily. Right now in this world, it's so polluted by noise and distractions. We don't listen to ourselves. So we need to go into the quietness and the stillness and the energy of nature in order to connect with ourselves. That's the easy way. That's the way that the earth and us were designed together to do it. Okay. So thank you so much for listening. And I hope you guys have a wonderful week. And if you want to work with me, I have a few different sessions. I have my soul reading and healing session. I have my business empowerment and expansion session, and my intuition development session. So if any of those spark your interest, please visit my website to learn more, or my Instagram account or Facebook account. It's Spruce Energy Healing and then spruceenergyhealing.com. And if you have any questions or you want to tell me what you felt resonated the most with the Oracle deck message today, I would love to hear it. Have a wonderful week, and I will talk to you next time.